The second bye week of the season has come and gone for the St. Cloud State Huskies, and they are back in action, this time in Omaha, taking on the Omaha Mavericks at Baxter Ice Arena. It's another episode of Rinkside with Mick Hatton. And Mick, the Huskies got a little bit of rest and recovery time on this bye week. What is the focus for them?
I think, when you talk about rest and recovery, I think that's one of the things, because they were battling, sickness and guys being a little bit banged up. Mason Salquist has been hurt, so it gave him a little bit more time. We'll see if he's going to be able to go this weekend for St. Cloud State. Getting people healthy, I think, was a big thing, and I think just kind of fine-tuning some things because they played pretty well in that series against Michigan.
Yeah, Mick, let's just take another second to appreciate the hockey that we saw with the Huskies and the Michigan Wolverines a couple weeks ago, because those were some great hockey matchups.
Yeah, two very good games. I thought very evenly matched, actually, in both games. I thought St. Cloud State played well all weekend. I thought Michigan was pretty good, and I thought Michigan was better defensively than I think a lot of people were anticipating. St. Cloud State had a huge comeback against Michigan in the second game of that series.
Yeah, the Huskies erased a 3-goal deficit, largely in part to Kyler Kupka. Where is his mojo springing from?
He's kind of one of their motors that goes all the time for them, and he just got rewarded with a couple of goals by being in the right place and playing hard all the time. He's kind of just kept his head down and kept working, and it worked into a bigger and bigger role. Now he's been on the top line for St. Cloud State.
Looking at the team overall, they jumped up 2 spots in the poll. They're now ranked 15th in the nation. What kind of momentum does it bring a team when you see these midseason strides?
They want to keep moving forward. I mean, they don't want to have like a big setback here right before the break. They want to go into a kind of a tough place to play and find a way to get at least one win out of this. I mean, it's very tough to win on the road in this conference.
It's super tough to play on the road. What makes road games so especially hard for the visiting team?
It's an 8-hour bus ride down to Omaha, so I mean, that much time on the bus is never easy. And for St. Cloud State, I mean, there's always an adjustment, because when they're on the road, they're playing in an NHL-sized rink, so they have to kind of make that adjustment from the Olympic-sized rink down to the smaller rink.
Omaha is 9-3 when getting on the boards first. What kind of momentum does that bring a team when you can score first in a game?
It's a big thing to get that first goal, that's for sure. Winning percentage when you score first is entirely different than it is when you're coming from behind. If you're not chasing the game, it's a whole different thing. Omaha
netminder Simon Lacozy is NCHC Goalie of the Week. How can St. Cloud State get through that brick wall that he really is?
Any good goaltender, I mean, the big thing for success against them is, one, get them moving side to side, or get traffic. I mean, they need to get down low and get in front of his eyes and take his eyes away from him. That's the key, really. If you're beating any good goaltender, is like, if he can't see it, he's not going to be able to stop it.
And last thing, Mick, do you think that this will be a pretty even keel matchup between the Huskies and the Omaha Mavericks, or might we see some surprises here?
Anytime that these two teams are playing, I mean, it's a very tough series. They're kind of similar teams. Omaha's a hard-working team. They're a very physical team. They're coming off a very physical series against Minnesota Duluth. I anticipate that's what it's going to be like this weekend.
Well, thanks a lot, Mick. It's always great talking to you. The Huskies and the Mavericks drop the puck this Friday and Saturday, with both game times set for 7 o'clock on NCHC.TV. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks, because the guys have a little bit of a holiday break.